Okay, for this training, we're going to go through a more advanced type of product research. Now, this has to be done completely from the supplier website. You can't take these links to Tactical Arbitrage and then find the results that you're going to find here. You do have to do this by hand, but the reason why we are willing to do that is because there's going to be less competition on these products. So what we have here is pretty much every beauty site has a set page. This is where they sell 2 or more of their products in like a bundle. As you can see here, we have several different bundles. We have 2 of the same product, 4 different products, 2 different products, a lot of different type of bundles. So the easiest one for me to show you right away is a 2 of the same kind bundle. So if we open this one up, something we do have to kind of make sure about these is that they are going to be shipped in box. So we can't receive the item like you see it in the picture here. Now, something that I know about HSN is they send all of their products in box, even whenever they're in a bundle. So let's look at this product right here. So we are going to search this on the BuyBot Pro technique. Do not include any duo or bundle information, or you're not going to find what you're looking for. So you just want the name of the product here. So we're just going to right click and search it on BuyBot Pro. So let's look at this first one. There's no buy box here, so we won't be able to, well, let's look at this one because it'll be easier. We already have our price right here, so we can just open it in the BuyBot Pro extension, and then we can look at our color. Let's see. Okay, so this is an easy one. So for these, all you'll have to do is just take this main price right here and divide it by 2. So that would be 14 for this item. And then you'll have the tool analyze it. You can check our BSR here. You can check eligibility if you're logged in. You can check profit, ROI. You can check everything here. The only thing you'll have to open up the Amazon listing for is to make sure that the item does in fact match size, color, type of brow pencil, all of those different things, just like always. But that is a very simple example of how you can do this. You can find a 2-pack. You can find a 3-pack like this one. Divide the price by 3 right here. And you have our buy price. So let's show a different example of one that is 2 different kinds of items. So if you scroll down here in the description, most sites have it where you can see the item, you can see the size and all of those different things for the items in the bundle. So what we'll do is we'll search them individually. Now it looks like for this one, we can change the shade. So we're going to pick the one with the best BSR and probably the highest price on Amazon in order for us to have the one that has the highest price for this. We'll go ahead and open a couple that we can't see their price. And really, we could buy a couple quantities of each of these products if it made sense. So let's say if we bought a bundle with shade number 2, we could do that. And then a bundle with shade 2.75, we could do that. But we do have to keep in mind we're going to be buying a brow setter with every single bundle. So it has to make sense to buy that many brow setters as well. So there's no number 4. There is number 2, and there's no number 3 on our list of available options. So we'll do our number 2. And then before we put in our buy price, we will go ahead and bring up the second product. At first, as you're learning this and testing this out, I do recommend that you start out with just 2 products. That way you can just divide the price in 2, or you can kind of separate the price really easily. Once you get to a certain point, you will be able to do this once you get comfortable, like 4 items. But for now, as you're learning this technique, just do 2 at first to begin with. Okay, so this price is $22 and this price is $29. So my rule of thumb is to cut the price in half if it's above 20, and I try to make that my buy price. So let's say that one's 11. So now we have 11 minus 24. So that's the cost of our first product. So the other product has to be profitable if we price it as a buy price of $13. So both of those buy prices combined will be $24, as you can see. And it looks like the BSR for this ROI profit is good. The BSR is good. The ROI, the profit is good. Now you just have to check to make sure it's the same sizes, same colors. You know how we always do. The ratings are good on both of them. The brand isn't on the listing, all of those different things. So this is a good viable option for a purchase now. And you can go ahead and add this to your buy sheet at this point. If you want to look at other colors to see if we can also price them around this amount, then you can do that too. And that will be perfect to set up the 2-pack bundles. So if you want to just begin with 2 of the same product as you're testing this out, you can do that. But just as long as the 2 items match the buy price, which is $29.96 here, as long as they equal what you put in BuyBot Pro as our buy price, then you're going to be perfectly set up. So I hope that makes sense. This does both equal 24 when combined, and that's how you do 2 separate items for this technique. Like I said, down the road, you'll be able to do 4 items. So what you would do is you would add them separately, but combine the link, use the same link here, and you could add those both to the buy sheet just like this. Add, and then you're all set. So that's the way we're going to do these bundle listings. We're going to look them up that way. We're going to be a lot more competitive. We're going to find more items that we can sell on, a lot more items this way. This is a very fruitful product sourcing technique for us. Even though it can be time consuming to begin with, we're able to rebuy and repurchase these items quite often, and we're able to be more competitive on these items.